Hey, YouTube fam, this is Tat, Euro.American.Passion, bringing another video for you. All right, what I'm working on today, because of the fact that it is the end of the month and it's a lot going on, so I have to do a lot of small videos. But what I'm working on today is going to be these metal mud flaps, and I also need to, let me get around here so I can show you. I also need to start the plan of action after I cut the metal mud flaps off. Let me show you. We want to cut off the metal mud flaps. After I cut those off, then I need to do some more trimming. This needs to go away. And really, I'm going to cut it to right here. So I'm going to cut it here. Then I'm going to cut it here. And then I'm just going to cut these pieces here. I don't want it to rub into the actual wheel. The rest of it I can leave up there. So I got me one of these Harbor Freight moving blankets and my Harbor Freight gloves. So once I get done with those, the only thing that's going to be left would be to cut. Let's see if I can figure this out. My next thing will be to cut this. So when I cut that, then I can actually get it out of the way and we can go from there. So folks, stand by. Okay, I'm back. I got that one cut off. And as I'm actually putting things together, I will do what I need to do to kind of address the issue. Because really and truly, this is going to be behind this. So, and my brackets are going to be pretty much there. So my next focus is to cut this and get this part from here to there off, and cut this other mud flap off. So stand by. Okay. Just showing you what I'm doing. And I felt like doing it like this would also help out and not just give you a whole bunch at one time. Plasma cutter's not working. That's the reason why I'm actually doing it this way. So my next focus is to cut that section that I was telling you about right here. That's going to go to here. So I'm going to cut it here, and then I'm going to cut it here. I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to have to jack the truck up. So I don't know if that's something I'll be able to get to today, or I need to jack it up to the point where I don't have to be close to the wheel. So let me see what I can do. Stand by. All right, I'm back, YouTube. I'm getting ready to cut that bottom frame. And my focus is, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to slide it down this way and add a 6-inch channel into it. I'm going to cut it and actually put a 7-degree cut in it to bring it down. And whatever the difference is here, which it should be roughly about 4 feet, 5 feet at the most. I'm gonna cut it from here. Oh, I'm sorry, cut it from here and add on to it. So, stand by. Okay, I got it off. That's the rear. I had to get a little creative here. And yes, it's not 100%, but it's close enough. I got it running. It's a little nippy outside, so it's still running at higher idle. That's where it's cut. And my focus is to bring it down and then use this and run it straight to about right here on the downgrade. And then I'm going to bring something else from here on down and come across. So it's going to be like a ladder effect. So just to show you what I got going on. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. So what I did now, just to kind of show you, I actually was trying to get a good measurement from here, but the problem is with this being so bent and pushed in, if you notice, it curves like this. So I went from the front where I knew I actually had a good cut, where these turned out really well, like I was showing you earlier. Hold on, let me get straight here. All of this turned out really well. I mean, it's like literally an eighth, if that. And it might not even be an eighth because of this. So, if you're looking at it, yeah, that's probably an eighth. So what I did was I measured from here to where I cut already. Sorry, I actually started before letting you guys know. I cut to here, and it was 88. It was 188 inches. 188 inches. Oh my goodness, 188 and a quarter inches on both sides. And so, being that the cut was so good, I felt pretty good about it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm starting here, 188. 188. Let me go around and show you. I have this thing that I do with my mouth. I have this phobia of always having like the wetness in the corners of my mouth. So subconsciously growing up, I always kind of, make this little sound, that. So I don't mean anything by it, but it's just a habit I've been doing ever since I was like 4 or 5 years old. So please bear with me. But this is the other side, the driver's side, 188 with a quarter inches. So now what I'm going to do is run my string. Let's see what I can get here. I'm going to run my string through here from underneath, and I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to scribe it. And I'm going to make a cut from the bottom where I can bring it up to the point of where it's at its weakest, and then make my little 4 or 5 degree cut. So all I have really holding it is just the top, which I can have someone push down for me, maybe even my forklift can push down on it, and I can go ahead and do some good tack welds and hold it in place. I decided to go with 8 feet, and going with 8 feet, it gives me a nice leg to stand on. So, and I was going to try to make me an elbow with diamond plate to go down. I think what I'm going to do is go with smooth plate, 1/8 inch, build me a cage or a skeleton, and I'm going to actually go down 2 feet. My whole focus is to go down to the center of the boat. I'm sorry, the center of the gear housing for the outer part of the axle. So bear with me. I'm still working on it. This is one of the main reasons why I didn't want to. This thing is literally 3/16, well, actually larger than that, larger than a 1/4 inch, but it's not actually a 1/2 inch. So, and it will be a booger to try to get this thing to straighten out. And for what it's worth, once I do this and I bend it down, a lot of that is going to carry that all the way to where I want it to actually come down to where this I want this to be, which is about 18 inches off the ground. So stand by. I'm going to keep you posted. Stand by. Okay. This is how I came up with actually making sure that this is going to work out. I have that to give it some weight to hold it in place on both sides. Excuse the boogers. I'm going to make sure it's actually a lot better. I just need to, I wanted it to hold long enough for me to do what I have to do. And I'm speaking on terms of the weld on some of them. So anyway, that's where I am on that. Stand by. I'm back. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I drill holes in the bottom of the frames for the flatbed, and water started gushing out. So I'm going to hold on until they dry up so I can cut more and weld. This is another thing I went ahead and done. I went ahead and chopped or angled 3/4 of an inch to get it down to the point where the bottom is 18 inches from the bottom, from the ground, which is also center of this, where that little hole is. And then I have to tell you this was the booger. I got the headache rack off and it worked me. So this is what it looks like now. I like this a lot better. The beautiful part about this is I'm gonna weld 3-inch strips every 6 inches. And then here, I'm gonna weld those two because I don't plan on this coming up anymore. And then I'm gonna get some angle iron, some 1/4 inch angle iron, and weld this from here and bolt it there. If it doesn't go this way, it's going to go on the other side, and then it's going to go down and that way. So this is where I'm sitting at. The focus is coming. Once I get it to come down that far, I know where I am. I got my, what I did was I used this to give me the exact angle I wanted. And I put my, excuse my mess, I put my ramps there. And I'm holding this up in the back so when I cut, it doesn't bind my blade or my Sawzall blade or my grinding wheel. So This is where I'm sitting at. I'm gonna keep on going because after I get done, the only thing that's really left is to cut this. I haven't cut that yet. This to about right here. So when I get here, this is what's going to take me the length of time to bring it down and then across to reach this part so I can use that. All right, well, this is where I am. I still have to grind off the top so that way everything can sit like it's supposed to. And it's pretty level if you come down. If you come down, it's level with the window. So that's a good thing. All right, stand by. All right, so I started to warm up a little bit and I took a little breather. I let these drain out because really and truly, like I said, I got these on both sides already done. So got that done. That's already done. And that's the headache rack. I just need to weld it to the setup. That's that. It's a little rusty, but that's all right. It'll get done. This is done. I'm just showing some more. I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna put those stacks up there. If somebody can help me out, I need your help. The people that are watching this video, please, 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 please help me out. I'm trying to figure out, I know this is not going to be 6 inches wide, but I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Do I need to bring it through here, cut a hole here, and bring it through here on each side? Or should I bring it straight in and 90 degree it and come down on top of this and curve up? Let me know. Now those are the two options that I'm looking at. Bring it from here to go straight, come on through, cut a hole in here, come on around, and then come up here to go up to the stack, or cut me some 4-inch holes here so it can be underneath, not down here, but in this little plate that looks like this. That plate there. Cut 2 4-inch holes, run it through, do a 90 degree, because if I do a 90 degree, it allows me to be able to go through right here. And then when I come through right here, I can go straight up in here, which will in turn come out right here. And then I can put my pipe to go through. So tell me what you think. Please, 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 I'm asking. A lot of people don't actually just do anything or say anything. They just look at the video or they bypass the video once they see what they see. But I really need your help. I don't ask for much. Maybe a thumbs up. But I'm actually looking for a response to help me out with the stacks. Because I'm going to run the stacks, but I'm also going to put some mufflers, some high flow mufflers on the inside of the stacks, so that way it won't be just a stack for the big opening. It'll actually have the 3-inch muffler as well as the 3-inch pipe that runs through everything. And then of course this is this. So my plan is to, this is what came off of it came off of that. So, and it's a V5. I mean, this is good enough to be able to carry a trailer. So, It came off of an F-250, which the F-250 had a V10 in it, which it says 10,000 with the weight distribution, 5,000 with just weight carrying, which, you know, we'll be all right. All I'm going to do is just run my regular trailer, which is that over there. So I'm waiting on, I got the wrong bearings. So I'm going to get some more bearings. But that's that. Let me come on back here. That's that. Ooh, well, that's the trailer. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at now. So what I'm going to do is work on, it's draining, so that's all that's left. So all I have to do now is just go ahead and cut. So anyway, I plan on cutting those frame rails so I can get my 3/4 of a, this is 3/4. I forgot, I don't know if I told you or not, but that's 3/4. I'm just trying to sum up this video. So it would come down to about 18 inches, which is the height of that 6-ton jack stand. So we'll go from there. Anyway, this is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. YouTube fam, I really appreciate it for all the ones that do watch. I do thank you. If you can, please give me some more content. Give me some more information of how you think I'm doing. If it's something I need to work on, please let me know. I can't help if I don't know. I want you guys to be able to understand, enjoy, and be happy with the content that I possess. So thumbs up, like, subscribe, even in a comment if you need to say something that I need to get better with. I'm good with, I'm the type of person that don't mind constructive criticism, but I really like to be able to give the best content for you. So always remember, God bless, be safe, peace.